Let's see here. I'll just put it right here. Hey, so I wanted to tell a quick little story here. And before I get started, uh, I know what's going to happen in the comments. As a matter of fact, I wonder if there's a way to watch the comments. There we go. Um, I know what's going to happen in the comments. We're going to get the standard. They're a private business. They can do whatever they want. They can deny service to anyone. Okay, yeah, I get that. I understand that. And under normal circumstances, you're absolutely right that a private business should be able to and can deny service to anyone for any reason. I firmly support that. However, this is a different time that we live in right now, where these private businesses aren't just making these decisions because that's how they want to run their company. They're making these decisions because government is either mandating them to do that, or pressuring them to do that, or threatening them to do that, or shaming them to do that. So a lot of these businesses are doing that because the government is forcing them to, or because the weak-willed government slaves who believe that government is there to protect you are there to do that. So they're not doing it because that's how the business wants to run its company. Okay, I guarantee you, no business wants to have to deal with people like me who can't wear a mask, or others who don't want to wear a mask. Okay, so I go into Best Buy, and by the way, last night, actually early this morning, our farm got some people got onto our farm and stole two gators from our farm, and the four-wheel gators. Now, one of our ranch hands was able to hear this, the second one. So the first gator leaving the property woke him up, and he was able to get out and chase after the guy with the second gator, and chase him down, and tried to shoot him, but unfortunately he had a 22 pistol, and 22 pistol didn't work. It misfired, but the guy tried to ram him in his truck as he was chasing him down, and that didn't work. So he slammed on the emergency brake, jumped off, and ran into the woods, and we lost him. So I needed some security cameras because this is the second time in a month. About a month ago, some bandits took one of our tool trucks from the farm. So anyway, I needed some security cameras, and I needed them quick. And I walked into Best Buy, and the guy at the front was decent. He's like, "Hey, do you have a mask?" And I said, "Well, I can't wear a mask." He says, "Oh, okay." And I went to the security cameras right there. It's at the front of the store, so it's not like I had to go very far. And I started looking at security cameras. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a specific type. I want it to be wired. I don't want wireless because I don't want people hacking into my security cams. I want it all in a closed network. And so I go in there. I start looking. Well, then this female manager comes up, and she says, "Hey, do you have a mask?" And I says, "Well, I can't wear a mask." And she says, "Oh, well, we have to have a mask here. So if you can just come over here and sit down in this seat, which is like in the corner, I can get you whatever you need." And I says, "Well, I can't wear a mask." And she said, "Well, it's a government mandate that you wear a mask." I says, "No, the government mandate, if you read it, has specific exceptions for people who have medical conditions, and I can't wear a mask." And so she's like, "Well, our company policy requires that you wear a mask." And I says, "So you're telling me that you're going to discriminate against somebody with a medical condition because of his disability, and you're going to treat them differently than every other customer?" I said, "I don't know exactly what kind of security camera I need, and so I would like to look at them. I don't want to tell you what I'm looking for because I don't even know exactly what I'm looking for." I knew what I was looking for as far as a type, but I didn't know what brand. I didn't know. I wanted to be able to compare them all. So anyway, so she's like, "Well, you can't. I mean, you just have to come over here and sit down, or else I can't allow you in the store." And I said, "So you're kicking me out I'm about to spend $400 here at least, and you're going to kick me out. I'm just going to go next door and buy the cameras over there at the Home Depot. So she says, I can't let you in here. It's our store policy. So I said, let me talk to your manager. She says, well, I am the manager. I said, okay, well, let me talk to your manager, whoever your boss is. So I've got the general manager's card here. She gave it to me. So I called him, left a message, and I left. Because I'm not gonna go sit in a freaking corner and let someone shop for me. So I go and I leave, and I look on the, as I'm leaving, I get in my car, get ready to leave. They have this big giant poster plastered next to the next to the door on the wall that says, essentially we're requiring face masks. A government mandate requires a face mask. And then right underneath it in smaller letters, it says, children and those who have a medical condition that don't allow them to wear a mask are still welcome to enter. So I was like, what the hell? So I stopped my car right in front of the door, walk in, told the security dude, I was like, all right, I need to talk to a manager here. You guys just kicked me out of here because you said it's your store policy. Your store policy is posted right there, and it says that children and those with a medical condition who can't wear a mask are still welcome to enter. So he goes, he's like, hang on, let me go get a manager. He brings another manager out there. I explained the whole situation to him and how they're violating the ADA and discriminating against me because I have a medical condition, and you're going to treat me like a freaking leper, making me go sit in a corner so you can do your shopping, or I have to leave because I can't wear a face mask. First of all, you need to educate. So he's like letting me in, and he's like, oh, it's okay. Yeah, you're allowed to come in. Come on in. And I pointed out their own policy. I'm like, look, it's right here. It was even right inside the door, right next to where the lady was telling me it's their policy. I didn't see it initially, that it's their policy. It says right there, if I have a medical condition, I'm still welcome to enter. And yet your manager kicked me out. It's right there in freaking black and white. Well, blue and white. And so anyway, he lets me in, and I did my shopping, and I would have left anyway, but I really like Best Buy's, I like their warranty and customer service. I've been dealing with Best Buy for a long time, but I was fully willing to go elsewhere. But look, the bottom line is, what everybody needs to know is this mask stuff, all right? You don't have to have a doctor's prescription. You don't have to have a doctor's note or anything like that. You don't have to wear a mask. Don't let these people get away with it. Make a stink about it. Because unless you make a stink about it, nothing's going to change. In Stillwater, Oklahoma, they implemented a mask policy where everyone was required to wear a mask. Guess what ended up happening? A bunch of freaking employees were getting their asses kicked. People were getting into fights over wearing masks. And within 24 hours, literally within 24 hours of that notice going, or that mandate going into effect, the mayor rescinded it because people were getting hurt. And I'm telling you, people are fed up with this crap. And these mask Nazis going around, you know it's stupid when they're releasing people from jail because of COVID. If masks are so great, why not just issue all these prisoners masks? Then it would all be fine. But anyway, the bottom line is I stood up for myself. I didn't just like leave quietly. Do businesses have a right to refuse service for any reason and create their policies? Absolutely, yes, they do. But these are not businesses doing this, okay? These are sheep, people who work for businesses who are doing what they think is what the government is mandating them to do. And unless you educate them, one, on what those government mandates really are, they're never going to learn, and they're going to keep treating people like shit. So you've got to stand up to them, and you've got to put them in their place. And if in the end you lose, so what? You walk away. Obviously I don't want people going around, no one should be going around punching people because, they're being required to wear a mask. I definitely don't want any of that happen. There's no reason to get into, to engage in violence for that. But definitely cause a stink and make a scene and work your way up the chain. Work your way up the chain, talking to whomever. I did leave a message with the general manager, and I let him know that before I file an ADA complaint against the business, I would like to talk to him about how his employees are violating the civil rights of people with disabilities. And hopefully he calls me back. Who knows? We'll see. Doesn't matter. I was able to get in anyway and get my camera system. All I really need the camera for is so I know who to track down. I don't need it for the police or anything. We did have the police come by today. They were meeting with my uncles who own the farm. And I told them, I was like, we're getting to the point, if you guys don't put a stop to this and do your jobs, the only reason we're going to be calling you is to pick up the dead bodies. Because you come in here, this is the third time it's happened in the last, since April. Since April. It's the third time we've been targeted since April. And we were able to run them off once. We ran one guy down this time. The second time we weren't able to catch them. They were actually caught in Lockhart. The truck was found in Lockhart, fully stripped and everything. But now I'm gonna have an alarm system set up, and we're gonna catch these guys. It's funny, when the chief and the assistant chief came in to talk to my family when we were meeting with them, I get out of my truck and I've got my AR-15 on me. My buddy's got his AR-15 on him. We both got our open carried handguns. You have to wonder, oh my gosh, you know, we're really out here in the Redneck Farm now. We got a bunch of boys ready to suit up. So, yeah, we do have some dogs that's how we woke up, because we heard the dogs. It was just, that was by the time they got the second one out. We're still trying to figure out. It's a big open, I mean, I guess we could fence it off. It'd be a lot of fence. It's a big farm operation. So I think the best thing to do is just to take one of them out, hang them up on a pole, and just leave them there to rot as a message to anyone else trying to come up there. I think a rotting corpse up on run up a pole will probably send a big message to anyone else, any of these other meth heads that try to come up there and try to steal stuff from us. I think that's probably the best deterrent right there, is just having a rotting corpse right at the entrance to our scale house there. Sending a pretty clear message that we don't screw around out here. And that guy's lucky. The one guy that got away, is lucky that our ranch hand's pistol misfired. Now, I went out there and looked at it, told him what the problem might be. Hopefully it doesn't misfire again. We got it fixed, but anyway. All right, guys. Hey, you guys take care. Yeah. I would love to set up landmines and claymores around there. That'd be great. We've got so many vehicles. That's the problem. It's a big farm operation. I mean, we've probably got 10 or 12 tractors. We've probably got 24 pickup trucks of various kinds that do different things. And then FW, can you legally kill? Yes, in Texas, you are allowed to protect your property with up to deadly force. Absolutely. You can. You cannot booby trap vehicles, though. That is illegal. You'll definitely get in a lot of trouble for that. Can't do that. But we do have, we are doing some other things. So if we don't catch them and they do get off with one of our vehicles again, or a tractor or something, yeah, we have a way of finding them, and they'll never find out how we found them. Let's just say today we took out some drones and found them on their own property. So that's being handled. Nope, you're allowed to protect your property with up to deadly force. That is the law. Chapter 9 of the Texas Penal Code. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. Yes, we have dogs. Okay, yeah, never mind. I already answered that question. We can violate the first with no churches, but advocate shooting at any protesters it's on. I don't know who's advocating shooting at protesters. The only time you should be shooting at anybody, protester or not, is if they're endangering you or your property. All right. I think I got everything here. No comments, no questions. I don't want any rubber bullets, man. I want to freaking hang these people up. I want to hang them upside down. Just let them freaking hang upside down on the top of the rafters of our awning there, and just a big giant, like, just freaking staple or nail gun a big giant sign to their chest that says, "I got caught trying to steal from the Grisham farm." That should handle it. Law school's going pretty well. Getting ready to head back to next semester, starting up here pretty soon, and that will be happening soon. So looking forward to that, getting my law school on again. No, Skip, I didn't see the new pictures. I'll have to go onto your profile after that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you guys. I will go and look, Skip. Thanks for letting me know, man. Congratulations, too. All right, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. Take care, be safe, be free.